This is funny because I can't say why this is funny, but this is funny because I was doing a reading before I did this video. I was going to do a different theme, but I decided to not do it because I felt weird about it. But literally the same exact thing came out again. This is the same shit. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna just do it then. The ancestor spirits say speak on it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Hello, beautiful people. It's Earth Mother D back with a reading. So today I am going to do a general reading, and I'm going to let Spirit and the ancestors pick what they want me to talk about. So let's ask. I call on the power of Spirit, and I call on the power of the ancestors of the collective that have our best interests at heart, known and unknown. What would you like for me to discuss today for the collective? What would you like this reading to be about? Give me a card. What would you like this reading? Okay. So, okay. Okay, so the card that actually came out is the Judge, which is poetic justice. On the bottom, we have, on the top, we have Root of Fire, Risk It All. And on the bottom, we have the Chiefess, Strength Tested. Okay. So I may look into these other cards later, but for now, we're going to just start with this one. All right. So it says, if there was an important, I think I be talking too fast and it really be fucking me up every time. Like, I don't know. I'm a fast talker, but let me try to slow down. Okay. If there is an important decision to be made, weigh all sides carefully. Things are working out in your favor, but you must be decisive and move forward. You are in control of your own destiny. Take responsibility for the energy you bring, who you are, and how you live your one wild and magical life. Stop making excuses. No one else is coming to clean things up. Nobody is going to save you. Repeat after me. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Here comes the Judge. This ancestor is a truth teller. Integrity matters. And for the ancestral memory, it says, the Judge comes forward as Sakarabru, god of the moon's cycles, judgment, healing, harvest, and retribution of the Angni people of Guinea. And for your ancestral medicine, it says, some of your ancestors had to be wishy-washy to survive. Clarity is required. And the tarot correspondence is justice. And the declaration is, every day in exciting ways, things are working out for me. So right off the bat, I'm thinking that this reading could have something to do with an air sign, or, well, really a Libra, because we're entering Libra season. It starts on Tuesday the 23rd. So this may be for a Libra. This may be about a Libra, but I guess we're gonna see, aren't we? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I feel called to go ahead and read these other two cards too. So let's do that. Okay. Okay, it says, yes, you can make it happen. It is safe for you to feel beyond your usual limits. Embrace your personal freedom and follow your passion. Be curious. If you are an advocate for social issues or an activist, let your voice be heard. You can make a difference. All root and plant spirits are messengers. The root of fire, also called the African dream root, is an indication to move ahead. Oh, yeah, so this is, okay. It's starting to come together. So some of you have been like weighing your decisions, and you feel like you're at this place where you know what you want, but like you're struggling to move forward with it. For some reason, it could be a decision about a Libra, or you could be a Libra. But spirit and the ancestors is saying, whatever this is, go ahead and move forward. It's scary, but just go ahead and do it. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so yeah, it says the African dream root is an indication to move ahead. This plant ancestor wants you to explore your passions and enthusiasm. And for your ancestral memory, African dream root has been instrumental in helping goddess warrior Queen Mother Nanny and the Maroons in Jamaica in their fight for liberation. African dream root is also used by the xoxoxo people of South Africa for lucid dreaming and spiritual initiation. So you also may have been having dreams. That could be your gift, whether you know it or not. But you could have been having dreams that have been confirming something for you that you've been wondering about for a while, or you've been sitting on for a while. But it seems like it's fear that's stopping you. You're afraid of something, and it's deeply rooted. This is a deep. Anytime it's stopping you, it's deep. Like, you really got to take the time to kind of really think about that. Okay, and for your ancestral medicine, it says stop tiptoeing. Your ancestors were brave in ways that you cannot even imagine. Acknowledge their lessons of courage within your own journey. And the tarot correspondence for the root of fire is the Page of Wands, which makes sense. Yeah. This is you wanting to start something new. We're gonna look more into that. And then, yeah. And then the declaration says, I am passionate about my next steps. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's read this last one. The chiefess, strength tested. Okay. Okay, so this one says, woo, you are being tested, but you've got this. Stay the course, beautiful. Confront your fears and insecurities with courage. Oh, okay, yeah, it's starting to come together. Okay, hold on, let me get my notebook. Yeah, there's like a decision that you want to make. Why haven't you made this decision? Okay. There's that. So it's saying right here in the card that one of the reasons is fears and insecurities. It says, trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. You are a multi-passionate natural leader. Stand up for yourself and express your needs clearly while maintaining grace and respect for others. Powerful beyond measure describes you and the ancestors of your ancestors. You walk in strength and fortitude. You will not only survive your current challenges, you will thrive. For the ancestral memory, it says, the chiefess depicts Chiefess Wangu Wa Makari, the first woman to lead the Kaikayu people of Mbari, Kenya, and her lioness spirit. Oh, interesting. She holds her village, including you, in her hands. Okay, so for the ancestral medicine, it says, my child, you are in charge of your life. Some of your ancestors had their natural leadership abilities beaten into quiet and submission. Own your power. And then your declaration is, I am stronger than I ever thought possible. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. This is fun. I like doing this. I'm gonna do more readings like this. Your spirit guides are saying that it's safe for you to move forward, but there's a reason why you're not doing it. Okay. All right, let's look into that, shall we? So first of all, let's ask, what is this decision that you have made, but you're not like taking action? What is this decision? What is this decision that this person has made, but they're not taking action? What is that? Oh, Jesus. Interesting. Okay. Well. This is kind of funny because actually I ain't gonna talk about that. But okay. So there is a way of being that you have been struggling to leave behind. I'm getting, it's like how you've been operating in your love life, because also what I received as I look at these three cards. So on one end we have the Judge, which is the Justice card, which is typically the Libra, right? And then we have the Chiefess here, which is the Strength card, which is typically a Leo. Okay. Make sure I got that right. I believe that is the Strength card, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and in the middle here, we have Risk It All. So it's like you making a decision to do something with somebody or to move forward with somebody. But yeah, okay. So you have been struggling to give up the way that you used to operate in your romantic life. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Or is this romantic? Is this romantic? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So, yeah. this makes sense. So pretty much it's giving that you were used to kind of being out there, you know, living your life. I just heard promiscuous girl. So you were like kind of used to being in that energy, which, you know, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, live your life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Whatever you feel like you need to do. Okay. Oh, let me get that together. Jesus. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you were kind of living that type of lifestyle for a minute. But there was a lot of lack in this lifestyle for you. It's like it fulfilled you on a physical and a sexual level. Like you were really having fun in that way. Being adventurous, exploring new things, experiencing things that you had never experienced before, sexually speaking. But it wasn't fulfilling you like mentally and emotionally. Which, I mean, makes sense, right? Because typically friends with benefit situations don't really do that. You kind of just, you have fun and you keep moving. But yeah, it's like you were enjoying it, but then it started to get to this point where it started to feel old for you. And now you're at this place where you're like, okay, I'm really, like, you know that you don't enjoy it anymore, like how you used to. You're looking for something that's more emotionally and mentally like fulfilling and stimulating, but you're also struggling to let go of like your old ways. So it's like you have one foot in, one foot out. You're literally in transition. You're struggling to kind of give up these like kind of player ways, okay? Because this card is typically like a card of like, you know, somebody being sneaky, somebody being like a player, kind of doing things like in secret or not being honest. But that's in the reverse, right? You may not necessarily have been a player, but you may have been moving like a player would move, in a sense where like you may have been dealing with like multiple people at once, even if they knew about it. You may have been moving in that way. But, oh yeah. And for a while, you wanted to have all of these swords. So all of these swords represent like people that you were like just dealing with, dating, okay? You wanted that for a minute. And you were okay with kind of leaving behind like this union that would be between you and one other person, okay? You see that? 2 swords in the back? You were okay with that for a while. You were having fun. You said he got like a little smirk on his face. Like he, you know, he like, hey, I'm in there. I'm cool. I'm good right now. But like this came out in the reverse. So that means that you no longer feel this way. You no longer feel this way. So you're at a place where you want to do something different romantically, because at this point, that's what it's given. It's given. This is a romantic. Look who's at the bottom of the deck. Justice. This is the Libra card. So this is definitely about a Libra, okay? Like I said, whether you're a Libra, whether you're dealing with a Libra, this is about a Libra, okay? That's crazy. Yeah. You've been wanting to move on. But like I said, you're just doing it kind of slow. Because you still think that there's something for you in that lifestyle that you was living. Yeah. You still think there's something there. You could feel like if you just settle down with one person that maybe it won't be as fun, or maybe you won't be as free. Like you'll actually feel tied down. But of course, it doesn't have to be that way depending on who you're in a relationship with. Because if you're in a relationship with somebody who allows you to be who you are, obviously that doesn't mean you go and cheat on the person, okay? But like they allow you to be independent. They give you your space. They're not suffocating you, essentially, which would probably indicate that they are codependent, which isn't healthy anyway. And you may not want to be with that specific person anyway. But That doesn't mean that everybody is like that, right? That's just that specific person, that specific situation. But okay, so that's the decision. That's what we've been. Okay. Interesting. Somebody wants to give up their like kind of player, their kind of like hot boy, hot girl ways, essentially. This is funny. This is funny. Okay. So okay, so first I'm going to ask, confirm this Root of Fire Risk It All card. Confirm that. What is... Okay. So you may feel like if you... That's weird. You may feel like if you risk giving up this other lifestyle, right? And you decide to just settle down with this one person, oh, that's interesting. It's something to do with money, like, oh, okay. Okay, so this is like, so for some of you, you feel like if you move forward with this person, it's going to affect your money in some way. Like in a negative way. You got used to kind of just being on your own and taking care of yourself. And not having really to like spend money on other people for real. Which, I mean, that's typically the case when you're single. Like you typically, especially if you're not like dating somebody serious, like, yeah, you don't really have to spend too much money. You're just doing your own thing. So you feel like if you move forward, like that's one of the fears, is that it's going to negatively affect your money in some way. So that's one of the fears. Keep that in mind. Okay, so what else is this person afraid of? What else are they afraid of? Why else won't they move forward into like this new connection, essentially? Like, why won't they? What else are they afraid of? Okay. Let me just give me one more card for these two cards to confirm what I'm receiving, what I believe this is, please. This is interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a love reading, because look at that, the Lovers. Okay. So you also feel that this person has moved on. Whoever this person is that you've been thinking about, that they have moved on, like with somebody else. Or that like if you try to move forward with them now, that they won't want that, because, yeah. Because y'all had something going on. Y'all had something going on, but it wasn't serious. And you weren't taking it serious. But now you want to. But you're afraid that that person has moved on. That they have or that they just won't be interested anymore because you didn't want it when they wanted it. Okay. Well, has this person moved on? Has this person moved on that they're afraid has moved on? Have they moved on? They have. They've moved on, but not to another person. They just moved on from the connection because they want something different. But they're not. They're still single. Yeah. They haven't moved on yet. Nope. No, they're not ready to. They're not ready to. There's other people that are definitely like interested in them, but like they don't really feel, they're not really feeling it at the moment. Like for instance, if you look at this card, the Two of Cups, this guy is kind of like, he's giving her a cup, but like you see like, it's more so like he's kind of just, he's pushing it towards her. Like, here, like take it. But like she ain't really interested right now. So yeah, she did move on, but just not to another person. Or this person, who it could be male, female, they did move on, just not to another person. Yeah, they still very much so want something with you. This is funny because I can't say why this is funny, but this is funny because I was doing a reading before I did this video. I was going to do a different theme, but I decided to not do it because I felt weird about it. But literally the same exact thing came out again. This is the same shit. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna just do it then. The ancestor spirits say speak on it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we discovered that one fear is that, well, one reason why you're not moving forward is you still feel like maybe there's something for you in the whole life, essentially. One fear you have is that your money is going to be negatively affected if you move forward with this person. The other fear that you have is that this person has actually moved on, or they don't want you anymore. They're going to reject you if you try to come towards them now. But that's not the case. They have not moved on. They moved on from y'all's past situation, but they haven't moved on to another person just yet. And so far as this money goes, okay, let's look into that. So far as the money goes, your fears about the money is that okay, so this is clearly about a Libra or a Leo or both. So does the person who has the fear about the money, do they have something to fear? Do they have anything to worry about when it comes to that specific fear? Do they have anything to worry about? No, they don't. We have the Sun. Which also I would like to mention, this is the Leo card again. So yeah, this is a Libra, this is a Leo, this is a union. Or a union that could happen, but that has yet to happen. Ay, ay, ay. I swear sometimes having this gift it's tricky. It's tricky because some things come out and I'll be like, I don't want to talk about that, but I got to talk about it. So But no, it's not going to negatively affect your money. It's actually going to improve your money and your stability, because this person is going to help you with your finances in some way. Or more so like y'all coming together. You're going to help each other, actually. So no worries when it comes to that. Okay, so let's, okay, so give me another card for this, the chiefess. Just another card to confirm that. The chiefess strength tested. What is this? Give me another card for that. Is this person's energy? Are they the star? Are they the star? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are they the star? So no. This is funny. Okay. Oh, okay. So this person is this person is impatient. But then again, I mean, they're running, okay, they're running out of patience, more so. Shit's drying up, okay? It's drying up. Ain't gonna be too much more of it, okay? Time is ticking. It's like they still feel the same way that they felt before, that they may have expressed or showed you that they felt, but like, you know, shit changes, right? If something isn't being nurtured, eventually it dies. So keep that in mind. It won't be like that forever. It has to be nurtured for it to continue. For that person to continue to feel that way. For them to want to be with you, all of that. Like, it has to be nurtured. Okay, so what else is this person afraid of? Are they afraid of anything else? Okay. Yeah, are they afraid of anything else? Get up on it. That song just came to me. It's by, is it Cut Close? Yeah. But I know that this is it. Cause I'm giving you up. So that could be their energy, or that could be your energy, or it could be y'all could both feel that same way. But that song is called Cut Close. I'm sorry, no, it's called Get Up On It by Cut Close. So if you don't know that song, go and listen to it. But even if you do, go and listen to it and really examine the lyrics, because there could be a message there for you. But yeah, like, the love is still strong. The feelings are still there. But as I said, they won't be there forever. So, you know, get up on it. So what, okay, is there anything else? Like, is there any, what else, what's another reason why they haven't, are there any more reasons why this person hasn't moved forward with starting this connection with this one person? Is there any more? Oh, yeah. It's the same shit. Like, it's like, so no. Oh, yeah. Okay. I lied. But that was already said though, so I don't think that's the same thing. I'm confused. Okay, well, it came out again, so I'm gonna say it again. Maybe this is like a major thing. Oh, okay, I see. So you were finding like safety and security in these short-term, surface level, like sexual, just fun connections. Even though they weren't very secure, they weren't stable, like you still felt safe and secure because it's like you felt in control. Oh, yeah, you felt in control versus somebody being in control of you, and also you felt like that was the best way to keep from getting hurt. So, you know, you sat in that for a while because it felt safe, right? That makes sense. But with this other person that you've been thinking about, you feel safe with them, with just this one person, but not because you don't have to feel your feelings or you feel like you feel in control and that makes you feel, you know, safe, but more so because that person literally makes you feel safe. They don't make you feel like they're going to hurt you. They make you feel like you can be yourself. You can express yourself. Essentially, like you feel like if you express to them how you really feel, and if you give to them the way that you really want to, that it's going to be reciprocated. So you feel safe. So you found a new way of feeling safe. So therefore, you no longer need this. You no longer need those. This is the new safe right here. You no longer need those. You no longer need this. You no longer need to feel in control. Because you're not trying to control your feelings no more. You're not trying to keep yourself from not feel like you want to be immersed in this shit like water, like a fish in water. Like you just want to, you like, fuck it. I'm going to risk it all. Whoever this person is, you feel like they are very, very worth it. And no matter who you date, there's risk. Okay? Nothing is guaranteed. Doesn't matter how well things are going. Anything can happen. But you also can't control that. And if you really want love, you should not allow that to stop you. Love is risky. That's just what it is. That's not going to change. You can't control that. There's not a path that you can take where it's going to be, oh, it's less risky. No. Well, not if you want it to lead to actual, genuine, real love, a connection. Of course, friends with benefits, that shit, of course, that's safe. That's not risky. But if you want a real connection with somebody, if you really want to be with somebody, yeah, it's risky. But it's worth it for some people. If you have that person where it's like, I feel like they are worth it, then you do it. You do it anyway. You just go for it. This is cute. This is really cute. Okay, so any last words for this reading? For this Libra or Leo, because those are the two signs in this reading. So fucking weird. Okay. Any last words for this reading? I'm gonna pull an ancestor card so we can actually read it. Yeah. Any last words? Okay. The Huntress. Soul Awakening. Okay. And this is the fucking Judgment card, isn't it? Or is this is the Judgment card? Oh my God. That's crazy. Hold on. Yes, the tarot correspondence for this card is Judgment. So this Libra and this Leo have to make some decisions. They have to weigh their options and make a decision. They have to judge something. Y'all, this is crazy as fuck. Okay, so it says cycles are ending so that you can be renewed. You are moving toward a new era and looking back at the lessons learned. This may be a season where you are analyzing your life. Signs and answers are being shown to you, but you must be willing to see them. You are in a period of sacred awakening. Continue self-reflection. The Huntress ancestor is traditionally judge, jury, and executioner. She is all about accountability. Okay. This is a call to action. There is always a second chance. This is a time for reflection and reckoning. Ancestral memory. The Huntress comes forward as Buffalo Calf Road Woman, a Northern Cherokee. Is that Cherokee? It's not Cherokee. Cheyenne warrior woman. She bears the wings of the Honorable Great Horned Owl. Look up that animal and see what it means. And for your ancestral medicine, revelations are unfolding. This is a period of personal reckoning, pregnant with the opportunity of renewal and rebirth. Tarot correspondence, judgment, declaration. I lovingly release the past and make way for the future. And that is the reading. Oh my God, y'all. The reason why I'm like tripping out is it's personal reasons. I'm not going to discuss it, but this is interesting. That's all I got to say. But I hope that this was helpful to you. If you related to this, if it resonated with you, and you want to go deeper, we can do a personal reading. And the instructions on how to book that will be in the description. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, or night, and I will see you next week.